dropped my whole motherfucking phone. Alright. God, I gotta make sure this camera is far away from my face. Alright, God, I can't believe I gotta do this on the fly right now before I release the organized shit. For everyone watching, this is just me trying to do this live because my phone don't really want me to do this whole record thing to just do stuff on like the fancy editing stuff that Ravi's got. I don't even know if you guys can properly hear me with the mic, but we gonna try. We gonna try. Uh, for anyone that's probably just like, yo, where the fuck all the reviews you've been trying to have on the pipeline? Like, where's this supposed collab you got with your big brother, Case the Gamer? And where's all the weekly stuff we all know and love? Like, where's the word on season 2 of Snowpiercer? Where's the rest of Legend of the Seekers? Where's the stuff involving Troy, Fall of the Kingdom, blah 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 blah. Alright, so big thing if you guys have not heard from every other YouTuber on the planet, SAG-AFTRA is a huge problem. And I mean a huge problem. Why? Because not only are all the writers, actors, and everyone else not getting paid what they're supposed to be paid for, but for the consumer basis, it's also that until everyone's compensated, that means you guys, the consumers, obviously cannot get the movies you want to support your favorite actors, directors, producers, sound mixers, composers, that sort of stuff of the like. And for a whole lot of other stuff, it's also kind of on the same brand of like, oh shit, we have all this stuff going on, but what does that mean for everyone else? Well, as I'm walking about trying to look at something real quick. Alright, so that means for the people like me that also has an entertainment business, that means certain stuff we cannot release because it's also stuff that qualifies into the small brand about us wanting to also potentially be SAG certified, which I'm trying to get some of my productions to be by talking to a couple different refs in the near future. Once I hit a certain number, that way they know the body of work is consistent. But also, because it's more pertaining to this channel, a lot of the stuff I want to cover is under the SAG flag. So that is a great time. Certain stuff that's on Netflix, unless it's under certain branches of stuff, is SAG certified. Where I can do Troy Fall of the Kingdom in a few weeks because technically, although it's licensed by Netflix, it's underneath a certain banner for the British broadcasting system. So that's more of a leeway there. Legend of the Seekers, Snowpiercer, all the other stuff I want to do, anything licensed by Disney like Gargoyles, which I want to do after Troy Fall of the Kingdom, that's a problem. And then there's also certain stuff from Nomadic Reviews that are SAG certified. This is why I'm so glad I'm doing an organized update for this, where they are SAG certified, they are SAG approved. I can't really touch on those for Nomadic Reviews or for Marauders Reviews, which is a great deal of movies and properties that I've already scripted out. We already set up a film schedule for it, and I'm already gonna be having an editor look at some stuff when we're done with the filming shoot for everything. So the stuff I've already planned in advance for my big return for a huge film schedule, and line up a few different editors here and there and everywhere. It's all a little bit just put to that whole big stopping point until SAG and everything from SAG-AFTRA is kind of calmed down and everyone's just able to go back to work on schedule. So basically, it's almost like I have to, like everyone else that does content reviewing stuff of review tube, I guess. Just trying to now look into certain different factors. Now, as of the last couple of years, so many dogs in this neighborhood. As of recently, I have actually dived into more like indie projects. If you guys have not seen all of my stuff, like my Lackadaisy reviews or certain games created by certain companies that aren't of the big AAA title stuff, doing more with the music content and blah blah blah. Those will be more astute to where I will be looking into stuff that's not really from SAG, that's basically anything foreign, anything that is, although locally domestic in North America, not really North American. Like, I will be looking at more Canadian productions. Like, I know it's not a whole spoiler anymore for anything. One of the episodes I have written out is a movie that was written, directed, and produced and created and everything and all things in Canada. I can do that wholeheartedly. There are a few different productions in Canada I can do for a North American basis. I do know a couple of different kaiju films I can look into. And I can start doing some small, I'd say, countdowns and editorial basis around things that aren't about the SAG-AFTRA stuff, because I don't want to exacerbate something that kind of hits me a lot more personally than it needs to, because that does not make it a more focused thing for me, because I will let my emotions get the better of me talking about how this whole thing has been acquitted for multiple reasons. As I'm trying to zoom in for no reason to check out to see if my camera is actually working properly. Gotta make sure everything's working just fine. Yes. Oh, how's the beard? Oh, Lord, Oh, even with my teeth trying to not be shown, I still look like someone that Hannibal Lecter is training to be their brand new killer. Anyway. Oh. Wow, I have a face again, y'all. Congratulations, I have a face again. But not really. This took a lot of makeup to try and cover up things. Anyway. So, disorganized Ramble update. Where I might as well just show my fucking face. Y'all know who it is. A bit of some stuff we're gonna be doing, like, all over the fucking bitch. We're doing some brand new countdown stuff. We're gonna do some top fives of some things I've been looking into for myself to kind of just find new footing for myself. Get a whole new appreciation for things. There's going to be some other stuff I'm going to be trying to cover bases on. Like, how y'all are able to see my mug in streams like this. I might actually go back to doing certain stream events with you guys here. Like, doing these chit-chatty stuff. Who knows? And, let's see here. I don't know about anything else I could probably say without kind of spoiling it from the organized update I'm trying to do, but I do know that for anyone that's wondering about my voice acting stuff, I am trying to do more of those things. I'm looking into the sources materials, looking into certain lines I could do, or make brand new line work, to then exacerbate a little bit more theatrical natures for it, before I then update it all for everyone's favorite new sort of video sharing site of TikTok, like everyone else I know that I'm still friends with. Like, there's Ali Gohar, there's Crimson Whispers, who I still love dearly. There's I think Lanessa's now on TikTok. I do know Sarah Ruth Thomas is on TikTok. There's so many of my VA friends I do know that's still on TikTok, so who really knows? And for those of you guys just like, V, where are your eyes darting towards? I'm looking at certain things in the neighborhood while also trying to keep an eye on a few different things because I'm at one of my day jobs. It's fine. But yeah, so for anyone's gonna be looking at the live or whatever, just like, oh, this is a whole big ramble affair, ramble fest, and the what's up with the hair? This is my depression hair. This is one of the main reasons I'm glad I don't use my webcam as much anymore, which is to hide this face that I have to cover up with a lot of different things each day to kind of hide certain scars and have the shadow over certain places. Like there's something down one of my eyes. It's fine. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to the ramble. Look forward to the organized shit, and yeah, I got nothing else on that. I got nothing else. What the fuck is that over there?